Hey, I'm RickyBigy. You're watching the RickyBigy Talk Show. Let's get it. Hey.
Before we start, do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the channel, comment, just keep it PG, you feel me? I don't fully know why we live in a world where now every kid, everyone wants to be the next one. They want to be the next what's already talked about. Like, for respect, I mean, we used to use that as motivation to elevate ourselves to be the next great thing, but not to be the exact next great, like, you know what I mean? That's the problem right there. You can always, I'm all for you using someone who's great, or I can even put it, in a bigger scale, like people who has done great things. You can always use people like that to want to do good things, but to want to beat them, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's where we cook. That's where our generation is cooked. You know what I mean? You can't watch this brother right here and you want to be him. The sister right here, you want to be her. Nah, bro. If anything, I'm coming for your spot. That's how it used to be. You know what I mean? Kobe wanted to be better than Michael. 23, 24. Even if that's not the reason why the number is what it is, but make it make sense, America. It made sense. One was 23, one was 24. There was something cool about the move that Michael do. He just mimic him and do them better. So I'm better than you. Than the things that you do, I'm gonna see what you do. I'm gonna do what you do, but I'm gonna do it better. That's how it needs to be. That's how it should be. You're supposed to look at people who has done great things, who's doing amazing thing, and you're supposed to want to do what they've done better. You're supposed to want to take their spot. But we live in society where now people, I don't want to take your spot, homie. I want to be where you at. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I'm coming for your spot. That's the mentality we need to have. And this is why I said we cooked. Cause if this is how it is, bro, like, we're not elevating for real. What I mean by that, we're not cracking the next code because we're limiting ourselves to a level of success. We're not, cause once we want to be the next person, we want to do everything that person do, but we're not cracking that code, and that's how every scientist become bigger. That's how we start knowing so many things we weren't supposed to know at a certain time, because everybody was hungry to be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was hungry to be the best version anybody could ever see. We weren't trying to see the version we already saw, trying to be that again. Like, I don't think people seeing it from that perspective, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening. And I think we're not too late. We are not too late. There's still time. But it's my job to kind of like spread that out. It's okay to be different, young. It's okay. If anything, that's what we need, bro. We need you to be you, because you the next you, and that's gonna create a different lane. But be the next you. Be the best version of that next you. Because we don't need no sorry you. That's the reason why you want to hop and be the best of be the beat just like him. Because your version of you is trash, respectfully. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. If there's anything wrong with you, is that when you see that you not working, you want to change you, want to be him. You want to change you, want to be her. That's the only thing that's wrong with you. But the version of you that you see, that people trying to make you feel like it ain't it, nah, ain't nothing wrong with it. You just got to work with that version, make it the best version of what you see it. You don't have to look at dude over here. You don't have to look at me over here and want to be the best me. Nah, I'm me. There's a reason I have this channel. There's a reason why it's starting how it's starting. There's a reason it is where it's at. There's a reason I'm dedicated. It's not because I want to be like him. I ain't do this to come on here on camera and talk like that because I saw somebody doing it. Nah, bro. I'm inspired to be in a group of YouTubers, but what I'm doing here is a level of self-expression. So it's First Amendment. I created this channel based on First Amendment. You know, First Amendment. You know, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. What does that mean? What does that got to do with things? It has everything to do with them because and then if you've seen the description, I even put that in too. Legally, I'm speaking. And that means because there's a lot of things you want to say. There's sometimes, even with friends and family, you want to weigh your opinions on something, but like your opinion is not needed on everybody's situation. Keep that in mind. You may feel and think about someone's situation, but it is not your job for you to put in your opinions in there without if they didn't ask for it, because you can make the situation worse. Same thing with society. The reason why our generation is cooked is because everybody feel like they have a voice, just because they have access to be opinionated. Like just because they have access to do certain things they weren't capable of doing, they don't know how to control it. I'm doing this channel because I understand that. I have opinions on a lot of things. I'm not going out there and putting my hands on all these things because it's not needed. It's not going to make that situation better than what it is. Well, I could just still sit there and be a part of it by watching it, you know, by understanding it. But we cooked because a lot of people had a big platform, and then they don't know. They weren't trained. They weren't taught how to really like put their thoughts together. Let that sink in for a minute. So what you seeing, having a big platform is cool. It's dope. I love that. Better than my channel, cool. Just started, so don't worry about the numbers. 2025, we're gonna be one of the top. Guaranteed. So that's what I mean. Our generation is cooked. You can save your generation, youngin. If you're a young dude, young girl who watching me, you can save your generation. Because you will have a platform. You will have power in your hand. Take it from an old head compared to your generation, that is. Nigga ain't old. Let's get that understood. You know, but yeah, you can save your generation. And don't start thinking one man and one female can't save the world. Cap. If you have impact on somebody's life, and that impact you have is a positive impact, that person you have that impact in their lives going to have a positive impact on somebody else's life. It's a train. And then here we go. The world won't get better. The world won't get better. Economy, probably not. But as far as mentally, create safe place for people to, you know, like, you know, the society we lost. We lost that society, bro. We used to be outside. We used to interact with each other. We used to debate, disagree with each other, and it's all cool. I ain't gotta really agree with you on that, but it's all cool. But now you getting clapped. It's just on debates. Can't even play video games. You lose, feel some type of wanna unalive you. Make that make sense, America. Doesn't make sense, but can change that? And when you thinking about changing the world, you don't have to think the whole world. You have to think your family first. Then step outside your family. Your friends. Step outside your friend. Your church, school, your community. You know, you ain't gotta think big. We know you're not, you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King over here. We're not saying you him. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta be what's already created. You can be the next new thing they never see before. The power's in your hands. What you gonna do, youngin? I'm RickyBigy. Listen, this is the RickyBigy Talk Show. Create this show because it's necessary. What I said it's necessary. You need it. The world need it. I need it. Expressing myself instead of sitting down with my thoughts. It's doing something positive. You may not understand it now, but it will be here for a long, long time. And that's what matters to me. Instead of just the quick bread. Now we're doing everything we're doing now is for money. How about we're doing things that we feel like that helps our body or mental? Wow, whatever happened to that? The majority of society lost that. But it's not all. It's not 100% all. So therefore, it's the one that remain that have that understanding. Let's find a way to get some of the loose cannon back. Let's see if we can get some of the one who lost. Let's see if we can get them back in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's word. A word? Yeah, word. So let's make it happen, gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm RickyBigy. It's a RickyBigy Talk Show. I'm gonna get out of here. Sure, like the channel, share the channel, support the channel, and then the rest is history. You know the vibes.